Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have a lot of new subscribers. Welcome. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. My name is Amanda. I am a part-time reseller on Poshmark, Mercari, eBay, and Kidizen. And we kind of go through some of the reselling things I do together. We open mystery boxes, we go to the Orlando bins, we go to regular thrift stores, we do hauls, we do what sold. So we kind of do a little bit of all of the things. And I started a series exactly 6 months old. 6 months old. I'm also a hot mess. I flub over my words. I don't do a lot of editing. I started this series 6 months ago today. So on January 15th of this year, I released the very first part of this series, which I didn't know how long they would be, like how many videos, how long it would take, if it would just kind of fizzle out. But I have had the best feedback, the best support. Basically, I am a reseller that got I don't even know how, I got inundated with inventory. I got caught up in buying way too many mystery boxes, going to the bins too much, having too much fun sourcing, bottom line, and not enough listing. And I got stuck just putting stuff in bins and shoving them out in our huge garage, which we have lived in our house for 4 years now. And for 2 years since our construction's been done, I have said, I'm gonna park in my garage. Guess what? Until my crap is out of the way, I can't. So it's basically me and my junk holding me back from, I'm in Florida. It's 1,000 degrees outside. Even with the sunshade, getting in my car sucks, okay? So that is the motivation I am working with right now. So how am I doing 6 months in? Well, I really haven't felt like doing another one of these videos because I was doing them quite frequently, and shocker, I would unload these bins and now it's back in my house, in my office, everywhere, where I had initially just shoved it all out in the garage to get it out of my way. And again, I still wasn't listing things fast enough. I'm grateful I have friends and family that do. I always tell them, before you send stuff to Goodwill, bring it to my house. I'll go through it. If I can sell anything, cool. If not, I'll donate it all for you because I'm constantly taking stuff there. And I've gotten some pretty great inventory that way. So that's been happening. I have still been sourcing, not as often, and I have learned some lessons in this process of what to pick up, what not to pick up. So why am I gonna do another bin? Actually 2 for you today. Well, a few reasons. One, we are in the middle of July. It's about time to be school shopping. I would like to make a trip to Plato's and Style Encore for my 2 middle schoolers, which is crazy to say. My middle is going to 6th grade, but she wears like women's extra small and Lululemon is all the rage. So I don't have anything right now in my house, shocker, to take to Once Upon a Child, even none of the buy sell trade stores. And I know good and well out in that garage, in those tubs, I've got stuff I can take to the buy sell trade store, make a couple bucks and just get it out of here. I know there are gonna be things in here that need to just be donated. A lot of this stuff is from when I was purchasing ThredUp 200-pound bulk boxes, and I had no business keeping some of these brands. The lower end brands, I was just kind of keeping the best out of that box. So anyway, I've got great inventory. I just need to find it. I also want to find things that I can list and sell quickly. I had a dress hanging in my office for over a year, finally decided to list it. It was a little kid, I just didn't feel like photographing it. No reason other than that. It sold the same day for $170. So I've got to find the treasures that I already have in my own house. And I think I started with around 20 tubs. And as I've emptied tubs, I've refilled them with others. I feel like I'm kind of on a hamster wheel. However, I commented on one of the videos I've done with one of you guys, and at least 2 of you, I mentioned I'm only down like 6 total tubs, like 6 tubs of stuff completely gone. And they were like, wow, that's great, a bin a month. I mean, in my mind, I want it done now kind of girl. And in reality, I'm a busy mom. We've got 3 kids. I'm the mom taxi. I do the cooking and the cleaning, and like it's a lot. I do have other jobs besides this one. And I should be proud of the work I've put in. So while I'm not where I would like to be 6 months in, I'm making progress. And honestly, that's all I asked for in the very beginning, was just being like Elsa, letting it go, listing the crap along the way. And here we are. So I'm gonna cut for a second, take you into the garage. Oh, mailman's here, I made it, my packages are out there. We're gonna pick not 1, but 2 totes. You'll see both of those clips and come back, and we're gonna go through them and see what I'm actually gonna list. And it's early enough in the day, I am making a promise to myself that at least by the time this video goes up, this video is gonna go up today, I'm gonna have these items photographed and I will be listing them. My husband is playing a firefighter, I'm looking at my words. I'm representing his hockey shirt tonight. He is playing in a hockey tournament game tonight. So I will have plenty of time on the drive there and then while I'm just sitting around to get the stuff listed. All right. Last thing I want to mention, because like I literally have been out with my chickens this morning in the garage. I read a comment on a whole other YouTuber's video and now it's kind of giving me a complex. I know it shouldn't. I literally do not care what people think most of the time, but I am still human. And I read a comment and somebody said, wow, it's so refreshing to see a YouTuber who actually cares about how they look and doing your hair and makeup. And I was like, oof, blow, because 99% of the time, I do not do my hair and makeup for you guys. So I'm sorry if that offends you and makes you think that I don't care or I'm not a put together human, but the reality is I'm doing this on the side and yeah, so just had to put that disclaimer out there. If that offends you, I'm really, really sorry. All right, so let's get started. All right, so is the garage clean 6 months later? No, but my pile is a heck of a lot smaller. We just have acquired other junk in here, like chickens. This is not resale stuff, but this bin and then these 5 over here still are. So I have worked my way back in here and we're just gonna scoop one of these up. I'm thinking I'm gonna go with probably this one right here that says jackets, even though it is the middle of July. I don't even know if it's gonna be jackets, but let's see. All right, here it is. Okay, good. Maybe there's some jackets. There's a couple pairs of jeans. Oh yeah, lots of jackets. However, we're just gonna get it done. We're gonna come in, go through it. Let's see if I can get rid of any of these or list them. I wasn't kidding. Here are the chickens. They are going out to their coop, which is almost done being built. They will be out there by this weekend. All right, so I did just take a quick little peek like this in here before I sat down to film. And being that this is mostly jackets, there's actually not that many, because jackets are bulky. So I'm gonna run back to the garage and I'm gonna get one other tote and we're gonna be overly ambitious. All right, I've randomly chosen this one. It looks filled. It looks like there's junk in here, like Champion, whatever. A lot of this stuff, I have a feeling, is gonna go to the buy, sell, trade. Let's get another bin out of here. Okay, so, and if you guys hear me talking randomly to other people in my house, I have a friend hanging out today, so at some point, I'll be talking to her. All right, so right off the bat, I have no idea why these are in here. These are Levi Strauss. Actually, I do know why, because Michael went through his jeans and cleaned them out one time, but no. And they're a modern skinny. They're a 3130. Nobody's buying these. These are a donate. So, unless my friend hears something, she got lots of kids. Unless she says, oh, I got a kid that can wear that, then she can have it. These, okay, hopefully I didn't pay $8.99 at Goodwill. I think I remember Michael mentioning he needed some new work jeans, and so they must have been the color of the week. Or the bins. That's maybe. Anyway, these are an Old Navy slim, but the tag is worn, so I can't take these to buy, sell, trade. They're a 30-32. Not listing those either. He struggles finding jeans that fit him because he plays hockey, and his what is this? Your thigh? His thighs are kind of big, and the butt always gets tight, and we struggle with jeans for him. Okay. Well, look, I'm making progress already. 2 items in, and they're gone from my house. GTM Sportswear, some blue sweatpants. I've never seen these in my life. I have no idea where these came from. Don't want them. Goodbye. See, so this is going well already. It looks like there's gonna be a lot of kids jackets in here, which I know I went to a fill a bag style sale, not even this year, last year. It might even have been the year before that, because they do it every year. I probably saved this because it is Disney Parks, which I find a lot here in Orlando, and I do like to list a lot of it myself. Well, this is cool. Well, I don't really know hold on. So it has a cute little hood, but then it also has a pouch. So I'm like, oh, you can put the whole thing in the pouch, but when you pull out the pouch, I guess you can zip it all up in here, and then it still has its own other set of ears. That's kind of cool. I'll look it over. Oh no, I won't look it. It needs to go in the wash. Okay, there's a stain here. I'll wash it, and then it's just gonna go to Once Upon a Child after it goes over there. Oh, I'm good. I have a fan because it's so hot. Okay. We've got Spider. This was my son's. So it is a kid's medium. Good brand. Actually, retail isn't super cheap, but you find it all the time with TJ Maxx, Marshalls. I probably got this at a Once Upon a Child in the first place. It's a really nice jacket, but unless I'm finding kid stuff in this that are like really good brands or new with tags, it's gotta go to the buy sell trade store. So this will go in my Once Upon a Child bin. It's just gonna be right there. Columbia, this was probably my own kids actually. Fleece lined. Columbia is great. I love them here in Florida as this would be like a winter jacket for us, especially having the fleece. Otherwise, we just wear the windbreakers. Again, these sell for, I don't know, $15 to $20. But at this point, like, I'm a better picker, I guess, when it comes to online selling. And I don't need a bunch of $10 items. I already have 800 items listed. So it's just gonna go to the buy sell trade store, and whether I get clothes for my own kids or trade those two jackets for a Patagonia piece or something that I know is gonna sell really quickly, they're just gonna go like this. These jackets, buy sell trade always buys them from me. And they are a super easy listing, but the purpose of these, just so you guys that are new here, yes, I know I could list all of these items. So I always get comments like, you could have listed that. You could make $10. You could make $20. I know, but the point of this series is getting rid of my death pile and kind of like having a clean slate, because it is very stressful and overwhelming, the amount of stuff that I have right now. So in the future, would I pick this up again, like from the bins? Sure, but for right now, it's gonna make me like $3 at the buy sell trade store. This, I remember that this was in my office for far too long, and it just needs a lint roll, and that's probably why I didn't end up listing it. It's Hudson, a little infant jacket. I will have to lint roll it. It'll go. So far out of this bin, I have nothing that I'm listing myself, which is fine. Another Columbia, size 4T. Perfect. We've got probably Disney Parks, yes. Really cute. This was my daughter's. I remember her wearing this at Disney many, many times. They will definitely buy all of this stuff. They won't buy this one. 2021, size extra small. I probably bought this in 2022, actually. So that is a donate. Unless my friend knows a little boy that's a 4T. Because there's nothing wrong with it. It's just nobody buys stuff that's out of date like that. All right, North Face girls, size 14, 16. This actually is going to go in my daughter's size up bin. We have one of these for all 5 of us in our van that we drive everywhere, just because inevitably we get to a restaurant or we get to a theme park or somewhere and it's raining, it's cold, whatever. But surprisingly, my middle will be in this size like next year. They grow up so fast. So I probably paid $1 for this, and now we'll eventually have a use for it. So this one is gonna stay with me. Look, I can find my own treasures in my own death pile. We've got a Hannah Anderson size 3 little vest. I was just about to say, I'm only gonna sell this myself if it's down-filled, in which it is. So this is the first item, super easy little listing. I will get this listed. It probably will sell on Kidizen, which I do have a link to join Kidizen down below. And I think you get like $5 off your first purchase. And we do have a Kid Economy event coming up, which seems to be the only time we do those is when I make a lot of sales on Kidizen. So I will make sure I get this listed. Well, I said I'm going to photograph that today, as long as there's no flaws. This is REI, boys, size 6'7". Just another little windbreaker. REI is a great outdoor brand. It looks like, does this one need washed too? It's hard to tell in this lighting. I'll look it over again. It might need a wash, but all of that is going to the buy sell trade store. Another Disney Parks little hoodie, size extra, extra small. So probably a 4-5. Nothing wrong with it, cute. If it was new with tags, I would be listing it myself. It's not, so it's gonna go. And my buy sell trade store does price up Disney Parks items, so that works in my favor. Same for this. This is Disney size extra small. So this is probably like a 6'8" or something. It's Everest. I used to love that ride. I'm too old to ride it now because the end gives me serious whiplash. Like, and going backwards is great until it's not. And after like 30 seconds, you're like, okay. And it just keeps going backwards, so I can't do it anymore. All right, this is Minnie Mouse, size 7'8", so this is like a Target or Walmart. No idea why I kept it around to list myself. The only time I list Disney items that aren't Disney parks, maybe, is if it's super cute. I see there's a spot on that, I need to wash it. Is if it's new with the tags, like from a throw-up box or something. Oh, I loved this jacket. This was my own kid's. It's like a little bomber, little silvery jacket, but to me, the cutest part of this jacket, has a little snowflake zipper, is the inside, which you can't even see when you're wearing it. Look how adorable Anna and Elsa are in there. So that will also be going. See, we're almost done with this tote, that's why I grabbed a second. This is, it looks very Hannah Anderson-ish, but Widgeon, like a pigeon, but I don't know. That seems like maybe a European thing. This is just a fleece 4T. Has a weird closure right here. Like, it's almost like poncho style. I don't know. I will look it up just because I honestly don't know the brand. My turtles are trying to escape. If you hear random watering sounds. All right, we've got a North Face, which if this was a puffer or down or something like that, I would, and it has a little bit of wear, but it's gonna go. Oh, like this one, oh, this was my daughter's. I have a picture of her wearing this in Kentucky. It's a reversible North Face. So this type of North Face, I will list myself. I do know there's a paint mark on it, but for kids jackets like this, that usually doesn't matter all that much. It's a size 4T, but we'll get that listed. I really like the inside color. So 3 items for me. There's only 2 more in here. Another Columbia 4T fleece, Once Upon a Child. And Mayoral, which is a great brand. I don't think it's as known. Let's see, what is the lining? I think it's just polyester filling. It's in so many languages, but this is a very expensive brand, but it just doesn't sell for what it should. No, this is cute. It says 6 months. This would be a really easy flat lay listing, so I'm probably gonna list it just because I don't have a lot of baby stuff in my closet anymore, and with this Kid Economy event coming up, sometimes people like to bundle items for multiple children, so easy listing. This bin is empty, so I have got 4 items to list myself. I have a bunch to donate, a bunch to take to Once Upon a Child. I mean, that's probably at least $50 that I will make on just those kids' jackets, which is great. All right, now pause because I have to lift this. This other bin is very heavy. It kind of took me by surprise, so there's a lot of stuff in it, so get yourself a drink. I'll be right back. Okay, in first glance at this bin, this looks like some clothes that came out of my own personal closet at some point, so means I had nothing into them. All right, these are Gymshark, which had its time. I don't think it's really worth listing anymore myself. I probably wouldn't even pick it up from the bins. This one does not have, usually you can find their size tags right in here. I don't see a size on these, so probably a medium or a large. They're in great condition, but without a size, I don't think that Plato's would probably even buy these. So, oh, does she want them? These would fit somebody you know. So, perfect, out of my house. Okay, we've got Aloe Yoga, which is a great brand. Although the last few pieces I've listed have not sold. And I remember exactly, you know what, this doesn't have a size tag either. Great shirt. This one too, little tank top. This probably retailed for 50 or 60 bucks, but nope, I'm not. Yes, I know I could measure it, whatever, but all right, there's gonna be a couple pieces of, I used to be a member of Club Pilates, loved it. I got a Peloton instead. This is the brand Glider, I think, but from Club Pilates, and I know I'm gonna have a couple pieces, which I will probably list them. I'll bundle them together, sell them for cheap. This is Champion. I know this came in a ThredUp box. I looked up this school at some point, UCSB. I don't know what that is, and Plato's isn't gonna buy that because it's not a local to us. It's perfect condition. Somebody can use that at the Goodwill. All right, this was mine. I bought this a long time ago. The brand is Lorna Jane, which is a great activewear brand. Unfortunately, it just doesn't resell, but it's not cheap. I bought a lot of this back in like 2015. As good a quality in my opinion as Lululemon, but this one definitely, I loved it. It's got a lot of wash wear. I kept it to list probably knowing I paid probably way too much for it, but it's got to get donated because I'm not going to list it and Plato's won't take it. All right, some more Club Pilates items. I did actually go through a period where I was buying Club Pilates stuff because it's expensive. If you work out somewhere like Orange Theory, Club Pilates, Jazzercise, the ones that have franchises, they always sell merch and it's expensive. Like this shirt was probably $40. So I bought a lot of items from Mercari and Poshmark when I was going there all the time. This I kept because this is old stuff, guys. I remember a lot of this stuff was from my first ThredUp boxes when I was like, oh my gosh, this is so great, whatever. No, I have much better stuff. This is cool. This is an old school Adidas cycling jersey, which I have made some good money selling cycling jerseys from the bins. But the issue with this is there's no size, and I'm just not in the market to sell random stuff like this without a size, without a tag, so I know nothing about it. I don't know if it's men's or women's, and so goodbye. Another pair of Gymshark. Let's see. Nope, no size again. So my friend's daughter is going to get some awesome condition Gymshark leggings today, ×2. This, oh my gosh, this came in a ThredUp unboxing, I think a men's unboxing that Michael and I did together at least 2 years ago. And I never listed it. So if you've been around, you're an OG since the beginning, you might remember us. I think this might have even been in the thumbnail. It's a size medium, but the thing is that I was confused when I was looking it up. Why do I remember stuff like this? Because I think this is a reproduction of something. Like, there's no brand. I think since it just says size medium, I think that this was like it feels okay, but not that great. I don't know. I'm gonna send this in the Plato's bin. Unless I'm not going tomorrow, but you guys will see this video before I take any of this. So if there's any items I say, this is going to Plato's, and you happen to know anything of it, let me know. Do I even have a Plato's pile yet? I don't think I do. All right, I'm not gonna have any more kids stuff, so it'll be here. This is heavy. This is like old school motherhood maternity. Why? I don't know, because it is a cool looking vintagey, definitely vintage, almost like a velour, but nobody's looking for this on Poshmark. Okay, this came out of, I've been talking about Jomar recently. I'm pretty sure it was Jomar. I bought a swimsuit, like mystery box, and this is La Perla, which this is an amazing brand if you find it in good condition. This is missing a bunch of studs. This is in terrible condition. I saved it though, because it's a great brand. It doesn't matter if it's literal garbage, so. Okay, this is a cute little Kipling guy that I'm pretty sure I saved at the bins. There was a trash purse, so I took off just the, what is this? The strap and the little guy. I could probably sell these. Somebody maybe needs a replacement strap. Everybody, don't pick up a Kipling if he doesn't have his little monkey, because that's where the money is. So I will probably list those two pieces together. What are you? THML. I can't remember where that's sold. It's an okay brand. This is a sweater. Why didn't I list it? Is there like a big stain on it maybe? It's acrylic, nylon, and spandex. So there's nothing like super great about it. It'll go in the Plato's bin. But where Once Upon a Child, I think I see a little spot maybe. They will buy all those jackets now in the middle of the summer. Oh, I see another spot. We're gonna wash it. Plato's and Style Encore, they 100% buy seasonally based, like right now. They don't buy stuff off season. This is Laundry by Shelly Segal. Can be okay. Not this. This is from this is vintage, but not in a good way, I feel like. It's cute, but this is not gonna sell. I saved it because I knew the brand. It doesn't have a size 10. Oh no, it's a size 10. I don't know. Maybe Play-Dohs would buy this because it is kind of gothic-ish in a way. We'll see. But I don't feel like listing that. Banana Republic, size medium. Again, why am I saving this? Like, yes, if this was new with tags, Banana Republic's great. It's not cheap, but that's a perfect thing. This is actually like, oh, but look what I just saw. There's a whole big rip right here in the, nope, so goodbye. It's good for Style Encore. Play-Dohs probably wouldn't buy that. This feels like silk. Banana Republic size 4. This is pretty. Nope, 100% polyester. So that is also gonna go. Play-Dohs is hit or miss with buying stuff like that, even though it's Banana Republic. Oh, I remember when I picked this up. Did I get this at the bins? Maybe? It's New Kids on the Block, which was not my thing. I was a Backstreet Boys girl, so, but this is cool. It needs like a tiny bit of a sweater shave. You would wear this, wouldn't you? This was your jam. My friend's a teeny bit older than me, so, I mean, it's like a couple years. That's not a teeny bit, but the difference in a couple years was, are you a New Kids on the Block fan or are you like a Backstreet Boys? I hated NSYNC. I did go to their concert, but you were either Backstreet Boys or NSYNC. You couldn't love them both equally. Okay, this is the brand Hatley, which is a great kids brand for selling like PJs and stuff, but these are a 2X and they're just not in the best shape. So these are gonna go. I saved them because I'm like, oh, I wonder if the women's stuff, no. They're nice, there's like PJ pants. Oh, a Donald Trump tie. I don't know where this came from. Like it's like, but I don't think I knew that he made ties, but maybe during one of his business ventures. That's kind of fun. Maybe I'll look into that. Okay, so story time, short story. I was in a sorority back in the day, so I have all of I think I got this during Rush Week, and I have bags that I got, and I definitely wore this during Rush Week. I went to Florida State, and you had to have uniforms for that whole week, not uniforms, but I had to buy 7 jeans and this exact top, and it was a whole thing. Oh my gosh, what size are these even? Smalls? Oh man. So, mediums. I need to list these because surely, I mean, this one does say Florida State on it. I had planned to just list all the stuff in a bundle, but maybe I will. Now that I'm selling on eBay again, maybe I will, because I feel like someone on eBay might buy those, and they're not in the best shape. Like the bags need a wash, but I don't even want to think about how much I paid for this little canvas bag, so maybe I'll list that. Or maybe I'm just being sentimental and it should get donated. All right, here's a bra. This is there even a tag? No. Oh, there is. Catherine's. Oh, there's a couple. I think I remember picking these up at the bins. They're size 46 double D. And I think there's a couple. 46 double D. Maybe just 2? So maybe I'll list these together. Listing bras is easy. You know, I think I bought these for my grandma when we were trying to figure out bras that she could wear, because these hook in the front. But my grandma is almost 88 years old. And she's like, no ma'am, no thank you. Not interested. We love her. She lives next door with my mom every other month. She just came back home yesterday, so my kids are thrilled to have a great grandma here. I had a great grandma still at their age too. She's so much fun. Okay, so these I will probably list because they probably aren't cheap, and I will list them cheap. And I'm gonna save them from the landfill, and somebody's gonna get a really good deal on a necessity. All right, these are Zia. I always say it Zia, I think. Size large. I do have a lot of these in my closet, and I have more to list. It had a real thing going for it for a little while. It was very expensive, even resale, but it's kind of lost its certain, yeah. Anyway, these are not full length, I don't think, and they're in great shape, so they'll probably go to Plato's. I don't know if they buy that brand, but I'm not gonna list them. A romper, which I'm not listing. I cannot sell rompers. This is Audrey 3+1, which is a good brand, but I feel like it's missing, like it is so sheer. I don't know. That's gonna go to Plato's. This was mine, Disney Cruise Lines. I don't think Plato's would buy that. I should probably list that because there are like fanatics that want that stuff for when they, because this one too, I bought this one on a Disney cruise when this was all the rage. I don't think this is, I don't think people wear that anymore, right? Remember that when that was a thing? Like you had your little bra straps in the front showing? Oh my gosh. Here we go. This is, I wonder if they're the same size. A medium and a large. Of course they're not. So, yeah. I don't know. Is that even worth my time? Probably not, right? Oh, I have the best friends. Okay. This feels like Barefoot Dreams. Is it really? And it's been shoved in a tote for 2 years? It sure is. Barefoot Dreams, size medium. These also used to sell for a lot more than they are, but this will still sell. Like, why is this in here? This is, wait. I think I remember why. It smells. Okay. It smells like patchouli, which is like a certain type of oil fragrance. I have a friend that wears it and I hate it, and I tell her every time, stop, like, you can't get rid of the smell. It burns my nose. I don't like it. Anyway, I ordered this on Poshmark and didn't open it in time to send it back, but the smell is so overwhelming, and I've tried everything, but one of you guys just left me a comment and said to use charcoal, like the kind that you put on a grill. But my question is, how do I keep that from getting all over the item? Because look, I've tried putting it in the freezer. That works for some things. I've tried soaking in vinegar, washing in vinegar, soaking in Oxy, whatever. So that's why I haven't done anything with this, because the smell is so overwhelming. Otherwise, it's in great shape. So help me. So, and then another one of you mentioned you bought something on Amazon that gets rid, like some sort of bag meant to get rid of smells. I have hunted Amazon and I can't find anything like that. So if you have a link, please help me, because I do have several pieces right now that just have like perfume smell that I cannot get rid of. All right, this is Desigual, extra large. It's a dress. This is a very expensive brand. I've sold it a few times in kids items. I just don't like listing dresses, if I'm being honest. Like, there's just so many measurements. This has some fading going on. Could I list it? Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just gonna go to Plato's. This is Madewell, size small. 100% I saved this because it's Madewell, but not all Madewell is worth saving. This is from fall of 2020. This is cute. It would probably sell for like 15 or so, and we are coming up on fall for some of you guys. Not really us here, but I will look up the style. It's easy to look up and see if it's selling. This was my own daughter's. This is June and January, which is like a small shop kids. You'll probably never find it. They do a lot of primary colors, like the brand Primary. This is a little kid's scarf. I'll send that to Once Upon a Child. This is a Halo sleep sack. I do really well with these type of things. They sell quickly, usually for $10 to $12. Don't know why that's in here. All right, this is a Gap size medium, but like old Gap. This was mine. This was mine in college. It's a jacket. Like, does it even have, oh, here we go. This is from 2001. So, probably actually had this in high school. But, yeah, Plato's doesn't want this. It's faded. It needs to just get donated. I also had this made a long time ago. Nobody's wearing, well, I'm still wearing graphic shirts, but like nobody's buying this, I should say. So it's gonna go to, where's it going? You know where. Okay, another Disney cruise, size large. I think I bought this like the Disney outlet here because I love Ariel and I can list it with those. I actually probably will still list all 3 of those together because I wore them all at the same time, even though one's a medium and 2 are larges. Ooh, a bathing suit. What are you? Sea and Sand beachwear, size 10. But like, this is cute. This was probably mine. Nothing wrong with it. Why did I put it in here? Why didn't I like this? Probably because the neck comes up too high. I don't know, but nobody's going to buy this from me because it's like in perfect condition. Buy, sell, trade will buy them if they're new with tags, and this is not a brand substantial enough for me to list, so I will probably just donate this. Actually, maybe this wasn't mine because I see more bathing suits down here, and they came from that that bathing suit bundle box, mystery box. Okay, this is a bathing suit that has a matching cover up. It's cute, right? But like, it's not new, and I love listing bathing suits, but no, it's gotta go. This, I remember getting this, I think I picked this up at the bins. It's Peter Pan, it's Disney. It's actually really cute, but it doesn't have the straps that come with it. It does have some, is that staining? No, that's fuzz. This is cute. I'm gonna look this up because even without the strap and see if they're selling. It says Mermaid Lagoon on it. I already said I love mermaids, and so I think that's why I picked this up. You don't see the Peter Pan mermaids on much, so I will look that up. But see, I'm creating so much extra work for myself right now too. Oh, this was mine. I got this. This is a Cupshe bathing suit, and I only had the top. It was new with the tags wherever I got it from, I remember, but I didn't like how it clasped or something. Okay, yes, I'm remembering now. Some of these did come out of my own closet too. Like this one, it's also Cupshe. Cupshe will sell new with tags because I have sold it, but it's not going to sell for much. It's not that expensive in the first place. Nothing wrong with these, but somebody will love them from the thrift store. This is Vocal, made in the USA. This might be worth something. I need to look it up just because it feels very like boho festival-y, and it's made in the USA. So, but it could be nothing also still. So I'm going to look that up. This is a Zara bathing suit. The tag was cut. So it's going to go, I remember these, they're Free People Beach, which I kept to list because they're Free People Beach, but they're really not in the best shape. So those will go to Plato's. Look, I'm making so much progress here. Almost done. This is, what are you? Melody, size large, just a tank top, but no. Nope, nope, nope. Some more bathing suits that came from that bathing suit. This one is Madewell, size small, but I think the issue was it's just the top, which I think there were several tops that were smalls. Victoria's Secret, which I have sold some bundles of Victoria's Secret bathing suits, but this is a Trina Turk top, but only the top. Oh, the strap! Yay! Okay, I do have the strap for that. Yeah, these are all just, these just all need to get donated. If they were that great, I would have listed them at the time. Like, this was like the best thing in that box only because it was a set, and this is like, it still has the, this might work for one of your children, or the butt might be too skimpy. But these days, honestly, my other friend has a daughter going to 9th grade, and she was just telling me how she went to Walmart to buy her bathing suit for camp, and like every bathing suit's butt is like this, every single one. Like, you cannot get a full coverage butt. But this is actually really cute. Like, it's like a bandeau style, so maybe she can use that. So anyway, there are 2 more things in here. This is Meadow Rue by Anthropology, size small. This is a really cute little embroidered top. I might list this just because it makes me happy. I've got a Harley Davidson shirt, which I actually have a whole stack to list that I just got from a family member. So if this, what size are you? A 2X? Yeah, this This can go with my pile of other Harley stuff because I'm going to be listing those things in bundles. This I think is Free People also. Yeah, but look how old this Free People tag is. It's seen some days. So like there's no, it's so wrinkled. Is it a romper? Yeah. If there's an OB number on here, oh, there is. I'm going to look it up just because sometimes I do still always look up a lot of Free People because sometimes they will shock you. This one doesn't have the OB number. And be worth a ton for like a random, especially like waffle knit thermals and stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'll Google lens it, but it's probably worth nothing, in which maybe I'll throw this in my wash pile and lay it flat to dry because that's how I iron, and maybe it would go to Plato's, but I don't feel like they buy rompers from me. And the last thing is a Zaful new bikini bottom also that came from that Jomar or whatever from forever ago. Okay, so out of this whole pile, I'm getting rid of like almost everything. I have 4 pieces to list from that first bin, and then I have a couple of these are to look up, and then this is it. This is my to list it. Everything else is getting out of my house. So I call that a win, right? We did good. We did good. This is all I kept. I've got stuff for Plato's, which I need to make a trip to. I've got stuff for Once Upon a Child, which is in the same parking lot. So, all right, guys, let me know if you want more from this series. And I'm going to try to get better. And we're going to get this garage done. Like, it's going to get done. I'll be able to park in my garage by the time it's cold outside. Maybe. All right, guys, see you in the next one. Bye.